it started boiling up, but don't worry, I'm here. I have the game up. I am just finishing a little something. I'll be right there. Hello, chat. Sorry about that. I was finishing a form. I got the hiccups. And I think it's all good and peachy. Now just let me open up chat real quick so I can read you while we continue our Archon quests. There we go. Alrighty. So, hello random, welcome. Let's go, more trial. Let's see. I actually thought the mechanic was interesting. I just found it a little odd that we have to use like 3 different things for it. But it does make some sense. So, whoa, why are you down, my guy? Why are you sad? Will my career end before it could even begin? Need help? I suspect that only I can solve this problem of mine. I'm a gestionnaire, and I'm new here at the Palais Mermonia. I've been assigned to perform some simple legal work here. That said, though I'm a bit of an introvert, I'm not exactly used to a job like this, where I'll need to talk to lots of people. Oh, I can understand that so much. Monsieur Neuvillette happened by me the other day, and seeing that I looked like I wasn't doing too well, he clapped a hand on my shoulder and gave me a few comforting words, but he just made me even more nervous. Oh no! You're standing right in front of him. Would you like to switch jobs? Thanks for the suggestion. You're a good person, just like Monsieur Neuvillette. I wonder why. I'm new here, and this is my first job, while my superior seems to have high expectations of me. He hopes that I will bring some youthful vigor to a rather lifeless Palais Mermonia, and I don't see myself working up the courage to refuse. If only I had known, I would have switched jobs with Lon, I don't know, who only recently joined as well. He seems like a much cheerier sort than I. Oh, I can understand that, don't worry. If it gets too much, then yeah, probably consider that. But if you can somehow manage it, you got this. You just have to build practice. Hello, Zoe. What a surprise. Nice to see you here. I didn't join last time because I was busy. Sorry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm drinking water and I'm realizing that I'm gonna have to have a bathroom break at some point, like always. Alright, we were supposed to be leaving the place.
What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us, Nadia?
Why would you notice me? I actually tend to do that,
Well,
and it's a bad habit of mine, but
exactly
it's just
over, is it?
It's just how I am.
I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so too?
I don't know, but yeah, when the last time I did a theater production, I was new, so I didn't know anyone, right? And so after rehearsal, while I was still like acclimating to the people and the place, and everyone started leaving, like everyone would like chat with each other and stuff as they were like picking their stuff up and leaving, and would say goodbye and stuff. And I found that even if I would say like goodbye to the general space, as in I would just say goodbye and wave, just in general, instead of like approaching people individually and you know, saying farewells, people wouldn't notice me. So I would try it, and if no one noticed me, I would just like go away and disappear. And so no one ever noticed when I would leave until like later on. But I tend to do that if I'm in a space that I'm not familiar with. So I can understand that. I'm sorry, Nadia.
What's wrong, my dear partner?
I was really only trying to defend Lini. I wasn't necessarily looking into serial disappearances case.
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been cold for decades now? And
Yeah.
given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now, right?
Oh, she's disappointed.
I see. Well, I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I suppose you
It's the
are
fine
just
woman I
travelers
know.
who have only arrived in Fontaine
Perfect
after all.
plan. Force me to
Sorry.
sit down and draw, please.
I might
I
have been
need
too
this.
presumptuous.
Sit down and draw, Zoe.
say that,
You can
Nadia.
hear. You can actually draw the pretty lady there.
Aw, and we were having so much fun investigating with you too.
Hold on. What did you say? I didn't even pay attention. Sorry, I might have been too presumptuous.
It
Okay.
was like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clearer. Sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me.
Same.
Wait, shall we have a farewell meal? You know, to commemorate our time as partners?
I guess you did want to take
Do we
us
really need to get
out
that
for
formal?
pastries and stuff, and I'm down.
Well, guess you really did treat us as partners, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'd just like to have a proper ending to every important memory. That way there are no regrets later.
Oh,
Anyway, it would just be a meal.
That
so it
sounds
shouldn't
like
take
you
up too
lost
much of your
someone.
time.
that sounds like you lost someone, and that's why. Let's go have that
You
meal
don't have
then.
to twist Paimon's arm. If Boss Navia's treating, count Paimon in!
Oh, wonderful. In that case, why don't we return to the court of Fontaine and head to the Hotel de Bois?
I'm drawing for an art
I
collab.
believe we'll make
Oh,
it
I
just
see.
in time for dinner.
Interesting.
Alright then, let's have our farewell meal!
Shh, Paimon. Shut up. Oh, we just... Okay, that was a prelude. A Blanca something. Blanche. I don't know how it's pronounced. Gimme, actually. My wishes. Intertwined fate. I only need one more to have 10. What if you're dead? She lost me after that. It would be interesting if after everything the traveler has been dead for who knows how long. Also, I'm having a hard time deciding whether if I want to pull for neuvillette right now or wait. Or actually his weapon, cause this is a new character that I think they added for Lanternite. All I know about her is that she's an adeptus and that's it. So, yeah, she's pretty, but neuvillette. How far do I have him? Actually,
I see the valley.
my pretty man. Constellation. Yeah, C1. So I need 5 more. I don't think I would be able to pull him that many more times, but can I like ask this? Yes. Oh, is it because there we go. That's why I couldn't see anything.
I own one, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors.
But also, where's the wish thing here? I don't know if I should pull for his weapon. I did like put the path for it, but I don't know. Yep. I love him. Also, I see characters at 70, weapons at 60. I actually don't count my pulls, so I don't know. I actually don't know how many I should pull. Wait, do I have a message? I have a message. Oh, wait, I have people messaging me in Discord for stuff. I'm on stream, but hi, yes. I mentioned this skill of yours for like 5 seconds ago. Oh no, what did Ibra get me into? Anyway, pull. I'm not gonna look. I shall not see. If I don't perceive, maybe we'll be lucky.
General Goro of the Watatsumi Island Resistance ready and waiting.
You know,
I've long heard of your sterling reputation, and I look forward to fighting our way to victory side by side. So, what do you think? Did that sound inspiring?
that kind of. I like. You're not what I expected, but you know what? I won't complain. That's my boy. Actually, I could shop more of these, not this. These. Aha. So I spend less Primogems. I'm not gonna look.
Oh, are you here to play with me?
No, but hi.
Hey there.
Oh,
I'm Itlua, leader of the Lightkeepers Investigation Squad.
I don't know what that is, but
Lost
hi.
your way, huh?
I guess.
Don't worry. That happens a lot. These paths aren't exactly traveler-friendly, even on the best of days. Just follow my lead. I'll light the way ahead.
Huh? Okay. Wow, and I got him twice. What? Okay, one last one, because I don't think. I'm not gonna look. Please, I want neuvillette. I'm glad I got more characters, but I just want neuvillette. Ah, gosh darn it. Not even any characters. Not gonna look. Man. Ugh, keep gambling. Oh my goodness. I got this. Not what I wanted, but you know what? Fine. Also, let me buy more of this if I still have any left. There we go. Do I have? No, wait, hold on. I can buy 2 of this as well. Okay. There go my savings for Risley whenever he comes back. Oh, you again? Man. Why is it when I want a character, they don't come home, but when I am not expecting anything, they do? Like this guy. Man. I can't even pull anymore. Fudge. Unless... Can I? Yeah, no. Dang it. Yep, 99% of gamblers quit before they win big, so never stop gambling.
I believe I will.
Alright, let me check my Discord real quick. Sukeisuke's Goro? He's fine, I guess. I don't know who this guy is though, but I have a constellation for him. No, 2 actually. Man, 4 stars. I don't even use Geo characters. But alas. Hi Goro. Is he Geo too? Yeah, he is. Okay. And this girl also has a constellation. And she's Hydro. What a surprise. Leo, I can't believe you wasted all your money in gambling. Why on earth would you listen to me? Well, it's in game currency, so I did not waste my money on gambling, but I wasted all my savings. All my Risley savings. I wanted to have neuvillette or his weapon, and now I have nothing.
Water comes in many flavors.
Actually,
palate.
I might be able to not for him because he's not
Mondstadt's water is
part of
crisp.
this. No, this is not what I wanted.
Pure.
Here. Nothing good ever comes out of this one, but... Oh, hey! Maybe I was wrong. Anyway. That was that. We got a Vado,
Has an enduring
so that's
aftertaste.
good. I will take it. Have your constellation, Vado. Your first constellation. Do I have anything for you here? Or should I keep it for Arlecchino? No, because I'm actually farming for her actual stuff, so never mind. There we go.
Azuma, the water possesses a depth of
Stop
flavor
it!
unlike any. Sumeri's
Pine.
water, meanwhile, has a rich and
Hello, it's me.
complex flavor profile.
I made
but it
two
must be
grandmother
savored
silks on
patiently
silk
to
final
fully
blast.
appreciate
Oh.
it.
I don't know who that is, but you know. Like, I actually do not know anything about Silksong. Okay, there is where I should go. Oh man, Pine, you missed me. You missed me. You missed me wasting all my savings on polls that gave me all the 4-star characters that are on the banner, but no neuvillette. Put a woman on your team? I have a woman on my team. It's the Traveler. It's okay, I'll watch the VOD. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna listen real quick to this thing.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Sorry, I'm like discussing stuff at the same time because this was like all very sudden. I blame Ibra for this like interruption. Do you have Hutao? I don't think. Traveler doesn't count. Man,
I came here several times with my father when I was little.
it's down
But
bad.
stopped
She's
eating
down
here as
bad for
often after
Navia.
growing up. I hope the food here will be to your taste.
Oh, don't worry. We haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while. Paimon's getting excited
Is this Hotel de
already.
Brod?
Ah, in that case, I'll go order for us first. Please wait here a moment.
Okay. I mean, you must know you. Ida Blaher, Navia's face.
Everything looks so good. People
So
in
hard.
Fontaine sure know
She's
how to
cute. I
enjoy
like her.
life.
Why, of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's good, I'll make a group reservation for the rest of Spina di Rosula next time.
Hmm.
And if it's not?
Well, then I'll still bring everyone. Albeit with only one dish per table.
You sure have your own way of doing things.
You're one to talk,
Oh,
Paimon.
we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast, right?
But yeah, that's
We did just win that case after all.
worth celebrating.
Oh, true. Very true.
Oh my god,
In
no.
that case, boss, we'll have another 2 dishes.
Paimon didn't mean that you had to order even...
That's her way of doing things, Paimon. Also, you just
Speaking of
like to
cases,
eat, so I don't know why you're
do you think that
complaining.
the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now that this has all happened?
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward, but I feel that's about it.
My favorites are
We know
Kali
that
and
there's an
Barbara, but
organization
in a
that means to
maternal.
dissolve these young women.
How is that?
But we still don't know what they are really after.
It's farewell. I
If
don't
it
want to say
hadn't
farewell to my
happened right
wife.
in
I'm
front of
sorry.
us,
One
Paimon
must
would never
eventually
have
say
believed
goodbye
that a
to their
person could be
wives.
dissolved like that.
Right? Yet it was because this was such a preposterous notion that the investigation could never really move forward before.
Ugh. If only that guy could have finished speaking. We were so close to hearing who was behind it.
In
I'm
such
pretty sure it's a
investigations,
doctor.
Even the smallest step can seem like
Some
a
people like
yawning
pulling 5
chasm
stars,
if the
others
trail of clues is
ordering
cut off.
everything on the menu.
To be honest,
I want to
I
pull
don't
5
have high
star.
hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might conduct. It's not that I don't have faith in their ability. It's just that a different perspective is required in some matters. It's easy to guard against and deceive a single narrow perspective. A shift in thinking is required at such times in order to produce a breakthrough, which is exactly why the Spina di Rosula exist. Those highfalutin folk are not all-knowing. That's why we exist. To seep into the cracks where filth falls through, where their watch fails them. That's the kind of problems we solve.
Seems Paimon thought things were simpler than they actually are.
It's all right. Well, this was supposed to be a farewell meal, so I doubt you have further interest in this business, right? Let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
Well, I actually don't know. We wanted to ask the Hydra Archon for some information, but we haven't had much opportunity to do so. I don't think she will even want you around after you humiliated her, you know?
We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended. It didn't really seem like the right time or place to do it anyway.
I mean, you know.
I see. So, your primary objective, which has been foiled so far, was to have a chat with the Hydro Archon.
Yep.
I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina. I suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while, considering that you missed your chance today.
Farina too, I love
We
her.
heard that she's super popular
I'm sorry, Leo,
here
but
in
I'm gonna go
Fontaine,
now.
and
Sorry.
that
Don't
it'll
worry.
be
Thank you
tough
for
getting
stopping by,
any other
London.
time.
Well, would you consider some more, unique ways? Perhaps even methods of, let's say, questionable legality?
Such
Guess
as?
that's Spina di Rosula's boss for you. Chock full of sketchy ideas. Well, what did you have in mind?
Well, one way would be to infiltrate a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to abandon your act at the play's climax and ask to speak to her after the performance. I'm sure Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending, and would agree in order to finish watching the play. Don't you think?
Could you suggest something a little more practical? This plan seems pretty hard to pull off. We'd have to go learn how to act, and acting's really hard.
But yeah, a little bit. Would be eager to say, wait. I didn't pay attention to her because I'm paying attention to 2 things at the same time. I'm sorry, guys. When we will infiltrate a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to abandon your act, the play's climax next to speak to her after the performance. Ooh, it does sound a little complicated. Not so much because of the acting, but more of
Alright,
like
here's another.
the
Find a way
point
to
of it.
conceal yourselves under her bed. Then wake her up in the dead
Farina's
of
so
night and
handsome.
demand answers. Don't
She
let her
really
go back
said
to
be
sleep
gay
until
to
she
cry.
answers all your questions.
Yeah. Oh my god. Navia is
I
interesting.
can personally testify that this one works. When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get some sleep.
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we don't want to get ourselves arrested.
Maybe through
Valid
neuvillette.
point. I overlooked that part.
Overlooked
I
that
was
part.
just thinking about leveraging a person's desire for sleep.
How can you overlook something like that?
All right. No more joking around. Huh. Perhaps you could. Oh, I don't know. Cut the line.
I mean,
when
that
she's
is
on a
a
break. You did
plausible
defeat her in
thing
court,
that
clearing
it's not
citizens of hers from false
necessarily
accusations.
illegal.
False accusation she had nearly upheld personally. I imagine that she feels quite ashamed about the whole thing.
I mean, true.
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse?
It is worth a try.
Oh, that does make some sense.
Would
Why
someone
don't we give
with
it a
her
try after
personality
this
really
meal?
feel
You
shame?
know, strike while the iron is hot and all.
Huh? Paimon, did you drink my Fanta?
Was this your drink? Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't really paying
Yeah,
attention,
Paimon,
and the
what the
cup was
heck?
right next to Paimon. Would you like to order another?
No, it's fine. We're just about done here.
Alright. Honestly, Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fonta anyway. It tastes kind of salty and icky.
Salty? Isn't Fanta supposed to be like sweet?
Is that so? Huh. Well, in that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fonta here then. If we're
Okay.
all finished eating, then I'll go pay.
How did you all finish all of that?
We're stuffed. Thanks for the treat, Navia.
Listen to my wife when she's speaking. You all have to do shade now. Pray for me. No, don't go.
Oh, so full.
There she is still.
Paimon can barely float anymore.
You could try walking, you know.
That would be so normal. You know, like you.
Wow.
Okay. As for expenses this
Oh
month,
no, she just
we're
blew all her
left-
money, didn't
Hey,
she?
Navia, what are you doing over there?
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
That was a pretty pricey meal, all thanks to Paimon.
Let's get ready to try to meet the Hydro Archon again. Bye, Navia!
So this is goodbye, huh? Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, you're always welcome to contact the Spina di Rosula.
Orange flavor and
I'll give your
VZ good
request the highest
found
priority.
Fanta. I actually, over the years, have stopped
In
liking
any case,
orange Fanta.
I wish you smooth sailing. I'll see you again, partner.
See ya!
Oh, and now we start the second act, or whatever this is. Chapter? Okay, why do I have this? Ah, because I got new characters, right. Okay. No, I didn't want that. I wanted the quests, like the faint moonlight of yesteryear. Yesteryear! I like the sound of that. I don't know why. It tickles my brain. Lainey has been acquitted, but you are not sure about what your next step should be. You decide to take up Navia's offer for a farewell meal and so... I mean, we already did that. I guess we go to the fountain. Now, where is the fountain? Here. Teleport. I don't have Jean. Are you sucking? I'm drinking orange Fanta. Actually, the one that I do like, but it's specifically the one in Japan. Not the orange one, the grape one. So I have no Jean, my husband. I know. As an American, I miss apple and grape soda. Could really go for a Delaware punch. Ooh, you know, I should buy that actually. I have a store near me that does sell it, and it's so good. I love the Delaware punch. But the grape Fanta from Japan is I ascend. Show me the women you have. Oh my gosh. How do I filter them? Actually, hold up. There we go. The Traveler, Arlecchino, Beidou, Lisa, Yanfei, Barbara. No, Bennett is not one of them. Noelle. I love grape flavor stuff. Yeah. I don't think there's a sort by gender option, unfortunately. Damn. They should add that. Would be fun. Shanling, Amber, oh, Shenyin, Rosaria, Kokomi, Chevreuse. I mean, she is from Fontaine. Yingwang, sorry. Mizuki. I don't remember how to pronounce her name. Oh, the poor thing. Columbina, Muna, Yunjin, this girl, Lanyan, from last year's Lantern Rite. Do they introduce a new character every Lantern Rite? Boo, I hate Dory. Me too. I love Arlecchino. Farazan. I do have Hazo. I just don't know what he does. Sayu. Sucrose. Charlotte. Who's this? I don't know. Shinobu. Sarah. Official. Yao Yao. Is this her new outfit? Obtained by participating. I have to play the Lantern, right? Okay. Kali, Kirara, and now this one I know, and I do have Candace, which I did not know for a long time. I think the more Sucrose is my OC's boys claim. Why don't you have any women leveled up? I wonder why. I wonder. I dedicated my life to these two, okay? The moment I got them, I started leveling them up, and before that I only had like teams that would help me level myself up. So now that I have Arlecchino, I have been trying to level her up, but you know, I can't actually. Where is it? No, it's not that. It's not this. It's this. I can't do more even if I get her to 40 because I don't have access to the place where these are collected. So it's kind of the same. Swallowed everything. Yeah, Kaveh did swallow everything. Actually. There we go. He's almost at 90. And then there's Arlecchino, who I could level up, but anyway, I can't. So because it's her harem, that's why level difference, yes. Oop. I accidentally clicked instead of doing the other thing. Anyway, I love Kaveh and his boyfriend. Alhaitham. I have tried to pull for Alhaitham, but he never comes home. Join my world, Leo. We can farm them. Oh right, I can. You haven't sent me your friend code, have you?
Traveler? Are you hearing voices again?
Oh, I heard voices. I'm sorry. I kind of forgot. I'm. Is this same one as before? Yes, and it's clearer than it was during the day.
That's kind of spooky. Are you sure we don't want
Oh
to
my
go back
bad.
in the
Don't
morning?
worry.
Hey, why are you still walking towards it?
I can
There might be
feel
something nasty in the water.
strong emotions. Things are getting a little blurry.
Huh? Hang on. Paimon can kind of hear a voice. It's calling for Vache, right? Hey,
Yeah.
traveler? Stop walking. Come on, wake up.
Yay, I'm always having hallucinations and seeing other people's memories. Whoa! An Oceanid? Where is this?
Vache, are you my dear Vache?
These look like Neuvillette's things on his back.
No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache?
I'm afraid
You
not.
know where my love is? Wait. Who am I?
Huh.
I'm very sorry. I fear I do not know.
They kind of look like the Sealies, but water version.
My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. So many fragments dissolved amidst the tide, never to be recovered. How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land have I since forgotten?
You were once human?
Yes, that is what I was once. But now, I am but the consciousness of one who is lost, therefore.
You lost your
I
form.
do not know how I came to be like this either. I only vaguely remember
Could she
being
be one of
covered
the
in
girls who
light
were
blue water
dissolved?
and
I
all
was
breathing.
exactly thinking that. Because they just disappear. They don't die.
I also remember going to many places. I loved adventure. Loved
So you were an
exploring
adventurer
places of
before.
peril. No matter where I went, Vacher would go with me. I knew how dearly he loved me. And I also loved him equally as much.
Have you fought the Oceanic? There's one in Liyue, or is it in Liyue or is it in Mondstadt? I don't remember. That I fought when I was farming like the stones for neuvillette, but here in Fontaine, I don't remember if I have
I never knew how heavy
fought
it could
Oceanics.
be.
Huh. So you need me to find him.
No, our reunion no longer has any meaning.
Then why are you
There
looking
is
for
no
him?
way
For him?
us to create any new memories.
It's a boss in Liyue. Then yeah, I have faced
The
her.
thought of me gives him no succor. So let it lie forgotten beneath the waters. If you meet Vacher, tell him not to look for me. Tell him to move on. That is the only thing I still remember.
I believe it will be hard for him to forget you.
Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the waters, losing consciousness.
It does have a pretty form though. I like the
saw
wings and the
Vacher above the
tail, like the
surface.
fins.
His
Cute.
eyes were filled with such sorrow, such longing. If only I could have comforted him. Told him that I did not
Was a witness
suffer.
to the fact that you dissolved?
Indeed. I had felt a great warmth. Is that
Huh.
what you call it? Dissolving. If anything, I consider it a form of release.
But you don't remember
It was
anything.
a state of neither fear nor frenzy, with only an endless peace, like the water's still surface. I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees how they have lived for so long in a world of endless want and anxiety.
It seems that after the body is dissolved, some measure of consciousness
I
still
think
remains.
I hear your companion. It's time for you to go, I think.
Alright. I wonder how much time has passed in
Farewell,
reality.
then. I am glad that you were able to sense my presence. Remember, if you see
Was he a
Vacher,
witness of it?
tell him not to seek me out any longer.
Or was he just sad that she disappeared or something? Where are we? What is happening? Are these Fatui? Fatui? Whatever? Oh, no, wait, these are guards. Why are they... What? Huh? These are mech guards. Why are we fighting mech guards?
Demoiselle, look out!
What? Oh, and there's more behind us. Nice.
God, it's a whole army of Gardamex.
Yeah, guard mechs. Yeah, that. Cloran?
Clorand?
I keep calling her Cloran. But it's Cloran, supposedly. Or does everyone like pronounce it differently? I don't know. Ooh, I like her sword. Hi. You know, Cloran's more my style. My wife is gonna get
Now's our
so...
chance!
See? Oh, she's so cute. And she uses a sword and gun. Oh. There's some tension here. Things seem complicated.
I should thank you for lending us your sword there, Clorand. But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
I
Followed you. It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely.
She's so bad.
as
It's
of late.
perfect for real. Yeah. I'm so jealous of that one robot. Yeah. Man. Anyway.
I believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking, is it not?
Mr. Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray his trust. He would do the same, were he alive today.
Do not speak of my father.
Oh.
Sorry, demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Clorand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
Sorry, I did not consider your feelings.
Whatever.
What
What else do you know? How did you come to the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
I doubt I know much more than you, but I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances is very powerful. Your performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me. And what about these Gardamex? I thought only those associated with a Maison Gardiennage could control them.
Maison Gardiennage.
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used by the authorities to enforce the law.
So
I
they
can only
are like
conclude that
copies?
some powerful or wealthy party must have
Again,
obtained
I
them via
insist, it's the
illegal
doctor.
means, deploying them as a private force of sorts.
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league, then?
Yes. Be careful, and do not act rashly.
I will continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish. Regardless, thank you for your help today, Clorand. But if you get any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate being followed.
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon. So I shall stop following you. Good day, all.
She rejected the wife. Man.
Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
Man. I have to strain my back because I keep shrimping.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Clorand was being sincere with you. If we tried, we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
I know, she's...
She's what? What just happened?
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon thought we were done for!
Ah! My microphone,
Those
hold on.
Gardamex came out of nowhere while you were unconscious, and Nadia and her gang saved us!
Oh, so they were they after Navia or after me then? Oh my god.
Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Clorand who came out to save us too! We got lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off otherwise.
Oh, so you're a fighter now,
Oh,
Paimon.
come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In truth, I
Well,
hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory feast. As such,
okay.
we're still partners. There's no need to thank me.
Okay.
It will take 50 years for me to match Demoiselle's magnanimity.
If it were me, I
like
would
that
have
guy.
joined the Spina
so
di
funny.
Rosula on account of her goodwill long ago.
All right, you two. That's enough.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
I mean,
Huh? Really?
hmm.
Paimon contributed somehow? Ooh, Paimon's even more amazing.
Paimon
than
is
she
very loud and
Yes,
screechy.
All thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake.
How did that help? Yeah.
After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said. That the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky.
Wait, do you mean that I thought it tasted strange as well, but I couldn't be sure?
Fanta only comes in sweet flavors.
Mm-hmm.
So how could it have tasted salty?
Mm-hmm.
The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
Mm-hmm.
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the Primordial Sea?
Yes. So if you hadn't drunk that cup for me...
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grandest of awards for you as we speak for saving the
Oh, was it? Oh.
Really?
Oh. Oh, dang. Wow. This is the only good thing Paimon has ever done. I guess so. I don't know which meme you're talking about, by the way, Zoe. I actually do not know. Fortunately, Paimon, neither of us are from Fontaine. Otherwise, we would have been. Oh, okay. So, is someone there conspiring against her, or did they intercept the beverages? Or are they just trying at random now? Maybe that's why we were able to make contact with the Oceanid then, because we ingested primordial seawater.
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate.
Yeah, it is Hotel de Boer.
Whoever did this left no trace at all.
I know that
That's
from the
when I figured
fanfictions
out
that I
you
read.
might be in danger, and hurried here as quickly as I could.
What? Why would they go after us too? All we did was defend Linny in court and help clear his name.
I mean, the higher ups told the other
now
guy
we're
that it
caught up
was
in this mess
necessary
too,
for
aren't we?
Lini to take the fall, so you know.
Well, you did foil
We
a
stopped
plan
that.
they were probably pretty proud of, and almost got their name in the process. Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
Well, it can't be coincidence that
Before
the
I forget,
traveler fainted
Primojet,
just now.
take that as you will.
She said that she heard that
What?
voice calling for Vache again. Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too, but it was real faint. Does this situation have to do with the primordial seawater then?
According to Lynette, the ability to hear voices like that has to do with one's sensitivity to the hydro element.
Does that mean the primordial seawater raises
Probably.
someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
I also gained some new intel.
New intel? While you were out cold?
Well, let's hear it, shall we?
The voice in the fountain belonged to one of the missing women. A person named Bashir was a witness when she dissolved.
Oh, that is important.
Yeah.
Vache. That name doesn't ring a bell. I suppose he hasn't stepped forward as a witness in court lately. Since he saw that young woman dissolve, he was at least at the crime scene. But he never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial seawater. Could he have been threatened?
We should try searching for him.
Thank you. This is very important information indeed. We will continue to investigate.
Alright, partner.
Oh, you mean you'll help us investigate?
Well,
Sure
we did say
thing.
that our farewell meal didn't really count.
And also, we
But
just
we're still partners, right?
had an assassination attempt, so might as well, you know?
Like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who targeted us get off the hook so easily, are you, traveler?
Paimojet. Ah. Paimoyeti. Emergency food indeed. Paimojeti. You mean my other wife? How many wives do you have? I mean, I do have plenty, but I think most of them are not from Fontaine. Messing with us will cost them. This will prove to be their biggest mistake.
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased. You are the face of Spina di Rosula, after all.
You talk too much. Well, in that case, let's head back to one of
Oh
our
my
bases,
God.
shall we? I'll arrange accommodations for you. We also have some plans to go over.
Is it in
And hopefully
Poisson?
we can deepen our bonds as partners. But We'll take that one step at a time, I guess.
Sure thing, Navia.
Don't worry, you two.
I think you should
With us
actually...
around, our base is definitely secure.
Okay. I think you should actually, like, strengthen your bonds as a partner with Cloran, you know? That is just a suggestion on my part. I don't know. While I'm here, I actually want to look for the flowers for Arlecchino. Because I knew... How many did I say I needed? It's like 10, 30, 60, 105, 165. Okay. And I only have 102 right now.
Water comes.
Oh, I already exhausted the ones here in the fountain. Man. Stop marking for now then.
In many flavors
Never
to the discerning
mind.
palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure.
Where is the... Oh, it's all the way over here. Okay. Oh, is it in... It's not in Poisson. It's in... What's the name of that city? I think I know the name, but I forget. Also, what's in here? And also, what can I buy from you, mister? Let me see your wares. I want to buy. Not Fonta, because it doesn't do anything. Or if it does, let me know, chat, because I actually haven't seen any of the effects, really, of Fonta ever. There we go. We have enough salt and pepper and milk and tomatoes and cabbages and potatoes and wheat. These I want to buy more of. As well as almonds. We need like 100 more. And fermented juice. It's a cooking ingredient. Alright. Then we shall buy 100. Thank you. And then they kiss. Ah yes, and fish. Is poisson fish? In French?
It's right up ahead. But let's
I
make
believe
sure
it's just
we
a
weren't followed
consumable.
first.
Then why
I've been
buy it?
keeping watch, demoiselle.
I find that
haven't spotted anyone
pointless, to be
suspicious thus
honest.
far.
Huh. Very good. But let's
I have a
not
lot
let
of
our
wives and a
guard
lot
down
of
for now.
sons.
I shall find rooms
I
for our
don't
respected
think
guests.
I have
you, Melissa.
characters that I'm like, ah
Now,
yes, that's my
let's
actual
continue,
son.
traveler.
You know? Yes? Yeah, le poisson. Ah. Interesting. Well, then again, after having my rant about the names of places in Natlan, I'm not surprised. Actually, I have a... Well, let's see if I can find anything there, but I do have a teleporter activated. Fluve Sender. Fluve... That. Yeah. That sounds like rain tube or something. I don't know. What is in here? Nothing but water. Do we ever get to see the Primordial Sea? I would like to throw myself into it. See what happens. I doubt Neuvillette would have like an effect because, you know, he's a being of Hydro, but you know, a lizard. Now where am I supposed to go? Another lizard! The lizards are in the sewers for some reason. There's a kitty cat! Hi, kitty cat! Oh, you're so cute! And you have big blue eyes. Oh, you're so sweet. I wish I could pet you. They should add a pet option here in this game. Seriously. So it would have been better to use the teleporter. I see. Potier. What is down here? Is it here? Apparently not. Oh, there. Hmm.
So, this is your base? It's not quite what Paimon imagined.
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can
I don't
confidently
actually
say
know
it's
that much
the best we
French,
have.
but I've heard plenty of people who do talk about it. Huh. Haha, see what happens. All of my sons are Charlie, Jasper, Kyle. I see. I gave my kitty a bath today. I fought for my life. Are kitties, like, are cats supposed to take baths? Real question. As a non-cat owner. Thank you so much for my expectations.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately. After all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
So charity.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone. But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago. I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
Your father, he was the previous boss of Spina di Rosula, right?
I'm assuming so.
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
No. I'll explain it myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever. And as partners, this is something I hope they can understand.
I mean, he clearly died.
Yes. The same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the streets.
Why?
3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend. But he chose a duel to defend his honor instead of standing trial.
Oh.
He died in the duelist's ring.
I see.
Oh,
Was
But I do not believe my father was a murderer.
the murderer? Like,
I'm
I mean,
sure he
the
was set up.
duelist
At
he
the time,
lost to?
I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence.
But
Strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena. 3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself.
I see. You wanted to see your... Well, sometimes I think. Well, there you go. You deserve fighting for your life for bathing your kitty. I've seen fan art of Navia and Clorand in Melus and Silver's outfit, and every couple of months they should be showered. Ah, I see. Does seem quite odd. Do you have any clues as to why?
The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Ah, so that's why you're
If
so
I can find them, I'll
determined to
share
get
them
to
later in
bottom
the
of
server.
that case.
Yes. Also, remember to send me your friend code
That's right.
so I can farm
Also
for
tried to investigate the murder my father was
stuff
implicated
for
in.
Arlecchino.
But I haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records. However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances,
Probably, yeah.
they must know something. I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth.
I like her eyes. They're really pretty.
If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me. And now, here I am investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you, Papa?
Seeking the truth for the sake of your family. You know, we're quite alike in this regard.
Demoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all.
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle. Master Callus did so much good in life, yet All it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful. Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
I see.
If Callus was such a good man, wouldn't people at least be a little suspicious when he was accused?
I mean, you saw the way.
Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama.
Yeah, you saw the way people just like take things up, like
really. Everyone's
how
like
they are
that.
presented
People
in the
love watching
court.
the evil turn over a new leaf.
Whenever,
But they
even when
also enjoy
Farina
watching good
did
people
just
fall
like a
into an
hasty
abyss from
accusation,
one
they were like,
slip-up
yeah, that
just
makes
as
sense.
much.
We shouldn't even be having any more, like,
Never mind.
the trial because
Callus
it's
was really
just
falsely accused.
clear as
We
day
have
that
to
he's
find the
guilty.
truth. He didn't
When in
deserve to
fact,
have
you
that
know,
happen to him.
There is one other thing. Master Callus's opponent
yeah.
in the duel
I
was
see.
Miss Clorand.
Oh, her? Well, then, isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
Yeah, no wonder the mood was a little strange between the two of you.
Yeah, that's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
Miss Clorand has always placed great emphasis on the honorable nature
I
of
keep
the
bumping
duel.
into things here. I don't
If
know
her
why there's a
opponent
chair
doesn't
here.
yield,
That's
she
not
will
supposed to be
stop
here.
either. She knew Master
Yeah.
Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute in the arena,
She gave him the same
there
respect.
was only ever one choice she could have made.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
Don't worry, Navia. Paimon knows how you feel. You don't have to force yourself to do that.
Afterward, Miss Clorand told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
That indicates that he intended to die in that duel.
Yes, that is our understanding as well.
But why?
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me? All right. Anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Even if it did sound like I was just complaining towards the end.
I understand how important this is to you.
Thanks. You two should go and rest. This was quite a day after all.
Yeah.
Paimon's feet.
We went through a
Please,
lot.
Relax and get some sleep. We will ensure you rest soundly.
Thank you, Silver. Very kind of you, ma'am. Anyway. A peaceful height passes under the Spina de Ursula's protection.
Paimon slept so well.
At least I think here we won't end up in like time loops and stuff. I hope.
Navia? Where did the other two go?
Yeah,
I
weren't
sent them
they?
back to Poisson.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Spina de Rosula's place of origin, and where we have our headquarters. There's not much for them to do here at the moment.
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back. But never mind that. When did you get back? Were you waiting here the whole time?
This girl
No,
was
I just
killed her
returned after
dad.
going out for a while. I did some
I know that the
investigating
English is a
yesterday
dub, but
regarding the name Vache.
Wait,
Mm.
so you didn't sleep
Well,
at all?
I guess I've gotten too used to it that I'm like
How could
not
I
really.
after having such critical new evidence appear?
Guess Paimon wasn't speaking for everyone just now, huh?
Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped from existence. It doesn't
Yes,
seem
we just
to
got an
have
ad
a
for
match
Genshin.
anywhere.
Let's go.
I
Actually, I
suspect
started
that
seeing
those
that they
behind us have
started
already
putting
taken
ads
steps to hinder
for
an
Genshin on my
investigation
Genshin
from this
streams.
angle. But that does prove that this Vache person is a key witness in the incident.
Does that mean we're too late, though?
Not necessarily.
There is one ray of hope, one place in Fontaine that they would find almost impossible to threaten, no matter how much they wanted to.
The fortress?
And that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. A place
I
where
see, so
detailed
we're gonna go
files
ask
on
Neuvillette,
all the
okay.
cases in recent years are kept. If the
So I get to see my
Osea
wife.
Neuvillette
Perfect.
is one of the young women who went missing recently, we should be able to find some related information there.
Okay.
So Neuvillette maintains an archive of case files? Whew. Guess that's the hardworking Chief Justice for you. In that case, let's go talk to him, shall we?
Yeah. Oh, you have beef with him too?
Aren't you coming along, Navia? Did you get tired?
No, it's nothing. let's go see the Honorable Chief Justice.
Okay. Interesting reaction. Let's go.
The palais is right up ahead. Come on.
Okay. Whee! I go in as Neuvillette. Yay. Okay, so... that way, apparently. And...
Oh, please state your business here.
oh, there we go,
Chief
that's
Justice
the dean.
is presently occupied with official matters. Huh. This place does look pretty heavily guarded. Guess that proves that Neuvillette's files are really secure.
Hey,
Why would you say
don't
that
you recognize us?
out loud?
Huh? Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be related to. Our rules make no exceptions.
See? They've got great discipline, too.
Yep, Paimon can tell.
Nice.
If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy.
Why
so
do the
please leave if you
Melusines don't
a
have, like,
reason to be here.
mouths?
No. What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at the trial of the great magician Linny.
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird.
Oh, the Steambird.
You must be Linny's attorneys. It's all coming back to me now.
Oh, there, she does have
We're
a
here
mouth, but for
today
some
to
reason she
report
doesn't
and
open it
archive some
most of the
information on a
time.
follow-up case.
Huh.
Is this
that even a
small?
thing?
Yeah.
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business. You can trust us.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Okay,
Thanks so much.
that was easy. Ladies, authorities, yeah. I think we are just that now. Oh, there she is. She looks cute. If you're lost, please turn back. Some of the rooms here are restricted access only. What rooms are there in here? If I were to tell you, you get curious, so it might be best if I simply don't. Monsieur Neuvillette's office is just over by the side. This much everyone knows. And well, Lady Verena lives on the top floors. She's a real celebrity, so she really doesn't have any time slots free. But not to worry, the Maison Gardenage and the Mauritius Phantom are also upstairs, so anyone with ill intent will not be getting very far regardless. This is very interesting information. Tell me about Neuvillette. Monsieur Neuvillette's time slots, no, his schedule is also very full. He can always be found in his office in any case. If you have a matter to put before him, please submit an application to the corresponding gestionnaire, according to the matter at hand. Very organized. What about Verena? About Lady Verena, there's a special entrance that leads to her suite, which isn't accessible from here. If you really want to get there, you can try jumping off the roof. What a nice suggestion, thank you! Someone did try to do this. Fortunately, his life didn't wind up in any danger. He is presently hard at work at the Fortress of Meripede. Don't you worry, I am invincible. There we go. The decline and fall of Remuria. Interesting. Okay, I can't climb that, so... Are there any more books around? Is my real question. Typewriters... Quails, NPCs. Seems not. Okay, let's go to Neuvillette's office.
Please come in.
Neuvillette meets Neuvillette. Okay, the doors do not close. Can I sit? Oh. This is a very big office though. I like it. Man. Oh, he's...
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur Neuvillette. We only like to get in because we didn't know any other way.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
No, he's sweet. Let him
We're
be.
looking for a man called Vache. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. If we can find him, we may be able to unearth some key information on the case.
Okay.
Ah,
Very
I
straightforward.
see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
Vache. Oh, he's so beautiful. Look at him. That was pretty
Who
easy.
knew that neuvillette would be so easy to talk to?
Me! I know this! So she has a mouth but does not scream? Kind of. Is he look...
Unfortunately,
No?
I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vache has been involved in any case, criminal or civil, in the past several years.
Oh.
There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
Guess that's that. So we're back to square one.
Traveler, what if it was really just a dream?
I don't think so.
Is that so? All right then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette. We'll take our leave now.
Ahem.
Does this girl have
Miss
beef
Navia,
with half of
I can understand how you feel.
Fontaine?
Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply regret his passing.
Oh?
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words.
I think that's just how he
You
talks,
only
girl.
said
Leave
those
him
things
be.
because you felt like you should. It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead.
Well, he did
In your eyes, the
want
value
it.
of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear. If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel?
Oh,
Why
she's
didn't
crying
you
now.
Give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away. Why did you just let him die, despised and hated by all? Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything. There are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone. It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
No, I kind of want to stay now. You were mean to my boy. You were mean to my boy. Bye, Zoe. It's a good thing there are no Mills in the room right now. They would maul her. I have strong words to say to Navia.
Navia, are you okay?
I understand her frustration and her
I'm
pain, but dude, it's not his fault.
Rain.
See, you made him cry.
raining.
He's
Right.
crying.
Wasn't it still sunny when we went into the building? And there shouldn't be any active trials today. Strange.
Now that I think of it, on the day my father was convicted of murder, it was also raining.
See?
What
He
is it?
cares.
Did you think of something?
Your father's case, was he outside when it happened?
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. Why? Do you think the rain could have affected the crime scene? That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that. But didn't find anything of value.
But there was something you didn't know at the time.
Oh? Wait.
The fact that people can be turned into
you don't mean-
water.
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water?
Yeah.
And then got washed away with the rain? Yeah. And if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to the authorities.
Yeah.
I really think I found a true genius for a partner. You're completely right. How did I not connect the dots earlier? All right, let's go to Poisson. With this new lead in mind, we'll get to the bottom of my father's case for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna make progress for sure this time.
Do you want to go with me now? Or do you want to head over by yourself later?
I don't mind. Hold on, let me take off my hard eyes. Neuvillette's no longer in the room. We should go while the idea is still fresh.
Great. Let's go then.
I mean, I don't have anything else to do outside of Lantern, right? So, you know. Oh, okay. So we're in Poisson. They just teleported me to Poisson. Le fish. There are fish here, alright. It is a fisher. Hinderman. Let's have a look. What do you have? Oh, you have fish. And crab. Ah, beloved crab. Tidalga, which I don't know what it is. An algae floating with the tides that sustains itself by feeding on substances produced by other plants. Though often mistaken for zooplankton based on its nature, Tidalga is actually a type of phytoplankton. Who knows? I buy it. Romer time flowers, yeah. Barrel conch. I sure would like some more. And we have enough shrimp, so that's fine. Thank you. Whee! Can these be broken? Hmm. Cute. I like this view. Wah! Poisson. 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 Hold on. There we go. Wheat. That one would take me out of here, I think. So, where is Navia? Here? Or or like where? Where is she? Oh, there we go.
Whoa! What a huge ship! Why would
Oh?
a ship be anchored at a place
You know
like
what it
this?
means? Fish. Zooplankton
There's
animals.
no need to be so
Phytoplankton
surprised.
plants.
While it may look like a
So it's a
ship,
type of
it's
plant?
actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters. My father was the one who asked for it to
Interesting.
be built like this.
So like a
Perhaps our taste in exterior
sentient-ish
design
plant?
is the only thing we occasionally had in common. A gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
I think I'm starting to get why you like it.
And Paimon thought you were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a glorious past.
Bye,
Paimon
bud.
was confused why a group with such a history would live in the sewers. But
I
now that
mean-
Paimon has seen this ship for herself,
She's
been
been convinced.
Well, Poisson is where Spina di Rosula began, after all. It's our main base, our home.
I see. Poisson. Le fish. Le poisson. And there is a cat, obviously, and it's orange. I want you. Take you with me. But I guess I don't have a home necessarily. Neuvillette stares at the cat, and the cat stares at Neuvillette. They each stare at each other's soul, and now, okay. Each of them is like grooming themselves, yes. Cute. Do you sell stuff, lady? How do you do? May I ask who you are? Technical advisor. Ooh. Ah, the Fontaine Research Institute. Huh. At the bottom of the sea. What? I quit on my own to her working with people with my crappy temp. Oh. Things are different here. Doesn't matter if you're 8 or 80. So long as you have the ability, there's a place for you to use it. Nice. Should be one where people with proper capabilities gain recognition. Nice. Teachings of order. Thank you. I think I actually need that for this guy. Like, where are my talents? No, these are equity. But I can craft more. I just need to find whatever this is. And more of these. Interesting. Now, where do I go? Melus on the ship. Oh, so he's all the way over here. There's a hydroculus there! Proof that I haven't really explored this area all that much. I only unlocked teleporters and dipped. Is there anything I can get here? Doesn't seem like it. Hydroculus, 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 hydroculus. Give me the apple. No! Oh, it's a tomato. Never mind. Hydroculus, hydroculus. Where the hide? Where's hydroculus, hydroculus. Wait, I can't climb here. What? Never mind. No. How do I know there's a ramp here, but like hydroculus, hydroculus. Where is it? Can I climb these? Ah! No! Come on. Let me climb. Let me climb. Let me climb. There we go. Can I like no? Man. Actually? There we go. And then up. Up. There we go. Haha, hydroculus. Let's go. Now where is Silver? Here? Orange cat! Oh, it's Melus, sorry.
Melus, we're back!
If you ever get Wanderer or Chaska, they are Oculus cheat codes. Really now? Okay.
Apologies for the
I
wait,
think, yeah, I don't think I have
and
either
our
of them,
most
but I hope
important
I get them
partners.
eventually. So I can just, you know. Hello.
You said before that you still had some business at the court. What brings you back to Poisson so quickly?
Welp.
About that, it's because my partner here reminded me of something really important. You see, what if my father's case had something to do with water from the Primordial Sea? You still remember, right, Melus? On that night, it was raining?
Yes, the case was quite similar to that of Mr. Linney's. Both were
Could
what
the
you
mastermind
call
be the same person?
impossible murders.
Could you tell us
I'm
a bit
gonna
more about
open the
what
door for my
happened
dog.
before?
BRB.
Yeah, of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson. At a glance, it was a kind of drink that could excite your mood and produce many pleasant hallucinations.
Wait!
What? Hallucinations?
Didn't that guard guy who turned into water also mention that the primordial water could be used to produce some kind of potion?
Digital
Yes,
hallucinations?
he did. Considering what we know now, it's almost certain that synth is created using water from the Primordial Sea. If you drink synth for an extended amount of time, you'll suffer many side effects, such as losing the ability to focus or control your emotions. And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety while lacking energy to do anything.
So
It's an extremely dangerous substance.
withdrawal
As he oversaw
symptoms,
Poisson,
and
my
also
father was compelled to
just
put a
my
stop
everyday-
to synth abuse and called for a complete ban of it.
Boss's uncompromising attitude incurred the synth vendor's wrath, but no matter how much they threatened or bribed him, he refused
holy shit, it's
to
just
yield.
ADHD,
Not only
right?
that, Boss became determined to find the mastermind behind the synth operation and put an end to the problem once and for all.
I see.
Yes, but the enemy was very cunning. So he could never get anything out of the dealers, all of whom only sold the stuff and weren't privy to the rest of the operation. Recognizing that, my father decided to contact the dealers in secret and cultivate personal relationships with them. Finally, he was able to convince someone to become his informant.
That is a very dangerous
The
move.
man's name was Jacques.
Jacques.
He felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse. That night, my father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. He planned to meet up and exchange information with Jacques over some food.
But
then, we heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. We raced to
they
the scene
killed
and
him.
found my father, still holding a gun, and Jacques, who was already dead on the ground.
How did that happen?
Sounds just like Lenny's case, doesn't it? In both cases, the culprit seemed obvious, but neither appeared to have any motive at all.
interesting.
Looking back on it, though, I now believe the most important clue was something we all overlooked at the time.
Oh.
There were pieces of clothing left
So
at
it
the
is
scene.
highly possible that it was just like the dissolved water thingy. So they could have belonged to someone who got dissolved.
Precisely. It's all thanks to you that I made the connection now. Back then, we all just thought they were some costumes that Jacques used to disguise himself at the banquet.
Oh.
But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. With one extra person, we'll also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired.
Maybe your father got into an argument with Jack, but also it's also possible that the third
You're
person
right.
was to blame.
We still don't know what happened. But my intuition tells me that we're on the right track to figuring it all out. I'm finally headed towards the truth.
Jacques was an empathetic man who was infinitely remorseful for his past actions. It's unlikely that he turned on Boss with 0 warning.
I
think
guess so.
this third person is probably the key to the full truth. On that note, however, even though this will not please you, demoiselle, as your and your father's butler, I must still offer a word of warning. Our opponent is insidious and cruel. They are extremely
the sad
difficult
music.
to deal
No.
with, and Boss has already lost his life trying to bring them to justice. Even though Spina de Rosula has lost most of its former glory, Poisson has welcomed a new time of peace, and we have been allowed to live out our lives. There is no need to follow your father's path. It would be both wise and in line with Boss's wishes to step back and give up on the case.
I don't know what's worse.
If that's indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself. Was I not the closest person to him? And yet, I was the one most kept in the dark.
Because he wanted to
What
protect
was
you,
the
probably.
point of him
He didn't
dying
want you to get
without sharing
involved.
any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to protect anything in the end? Synth is still here. Callus the Unfaithful is still his epithet. And Spina di Rosula is barely getting by. Nothing has changed. Did he think I'd just accept his meaningless death and live out my life just as meaninglessly?
Probably.
I've never accepted that. Ever. Not since that day, and certainly not now. I want to
Poor
find out
Navia.
the real answer for everyone's sake. For the missing girls, for the victims, and for myself.
In a way, you are also
Navia.
a victim, but you know,
This is indeed the best moment to act. Your partner appears to be quite reliable, and more importantly, demoiselle,
not a
I
direct
think you're
victim,
also ready
but still
to
a
take
victim.
this on.
So you do know something else, Maloose.
Huh.
Yes, I do. In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection between Synth and the serial disappearances case.
But
what drove all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you, Demoiselle, had been selected as the next target to disappear.
So he knew. Yeah.
Boss also didn't tell you that he had been diagnosed with a
He
rare
has little
illness.
roses on his
The
thingy here.
doctors told him that he had no more than 5 years left to live.
So he would have
And the
died
serial
anyway.
disappearances case caused him great anxiety. 5 years was nowhere near enough time to resolve this long-standing conflict. But once he passed away, all the danger would pass on to you. Knowing all of this, he decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claims to have already gotten his hands on some key incriminating evidence for the other side, and even told some members of Spina di Rosula about the details.
And?
But as long as you remained safe, he would not share the evidence with the public. If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew about Synth and the disappeared victims.
Right. So nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
Interesting.
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has worked. Even though Boss has been gone for a long time, the other side has not tried to take Demoiselle's life.
No, I don't believe it. He never appeared to
I mean,
look
he
sick
had
to
just
me.
been
No
just
father
diagnosed.
wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard.
That also too.
Especially someone as proud as Boss. To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the unfaithful was still far preferable than losing face in front of his daughter.
So he chose to die in silence, so that he could protect me.
I'm afraid you're not understanding this correctly, Demoiselle. What Boss wanted to hand to you was not a parasol, but a sword. If Boss's spirit could hear you telling me that you want to find the answer for the sake of everyone involved,
Oh, she's crying again.
I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
That fool. Couldn't he have just given it to me straight? No. He might have set up everything precisely because he never thought I'd be able to understand him.
And you just this neuvillette.
The amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now?
He gave you the choice to live how you want.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world. But thankfully, he rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way out. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
It's the location where Synth is produced. Essentially,
so he knows where
it's the enemy's headquarters. When he was threatening the enemy, Boss didn't share the specifics of the incriminating evidence he found. But if you want to use it against the enemy, you'll still have to take several things into consideration.
Like if you know the truth and you go and report it, there will be no point in trying to keep protecting her.
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous organization.
I still think it's the doctor behind all of this. It all reeks of him.
What might be lying in wait at their headquarters. We also have no idea what kind of evidence we may be able to find inside, nor what people we may be able to capture. But a single visit to their headquarters would be tantamount to a formal declaration of war.
Yeah.
The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
Yeah.
Then, in that case,
goes to location, finds a trailer.
Well, you saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case.
Yeah.
We have no idea just how thoroughly they may have been infiltrated.
True.
That's true. Seems my father really had no choice.
We could talk to Neuvillette, but then again...
are different now. It should be a lot easier to prove the other side's guilt, now that we've connected Synth with the disappearances case.
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into this, Malus.
I am the butler, after all. I live but to serve the boss and Demoiselle's will. I've always been willing to take on any kind of risk for your sake. But considering my relative lack of ability, I've spent my time keeping secrets, performing basic investigations, and waiting for the right time
I would say
to
that
come.
is a pretty useful
Thank
skill,
you
though.
for all of that, Malus. Have you discovered anything new in the past few years?
Let me think. One conclusion I came to was that the enemy must be quite familiar with Spina
Could it be
Dirosula,
silver? No.
or at least have an informant planted here. When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark and observe the reactions of the synth vendors. If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent. If the vendors packed up and fled, however, then someone must have given them the news. After
Interesting.
several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people. The first
Smart.
is Florent, Spina
Florent.
Dirosula's senior advisor.
No, senior advisor.
Yes, surprising, isn't it? He was one of the people Boss trusted the most, which also means that he was someone who understood Boss really well.
Oh no.
Thanks to his position within Boss's innermost circle, he always knew our upcoming plans and could thus avoid capture this whole time. There's someone else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Uncle Marcel.
What is this confrérie?
It's a guild in Poisson.
Oh,
Boss helped it to grow to its current size and prominence. In the beginning, they were only
So they're all very close
reselling
people.
some daily goods, but now they're one of the richest guilds around with a lot of business connections in the city.
yikes.
So, they're like a sister organization of Spina Dirosula?
Yes, you can say that. When we were fighting against the synth dealers, they provided us with plenty of support.
Oh,
It's
no.
a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
The final suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information between Spina Dirosula
one that got,
and the guards.
You know,
Although the guards mostly
not?
leave us to our
Looks
own
like him, though.
devices, there are still many activities we have to report to the local authorities. Since Thierry is always in the know about our current
I mean,
activities,
he did say the
he
higher
could
up,
theoretically
so.
always plan one step ahead.
I see. These are all people who I communicate with quite regularly. To think that the
So?
enemy we've been fighting against has been right next to me all along.
Sadly, it's
among those
like
I
that
trust
most
the
times.
most. It's almost too hard to believe.
If you want to investigate them, please take every precaution to not alert the quarry. Judging from our experience, the enemy is extremely cautious.
Yep.
Of course. And thank you, Malus. You've provided us with a lot of great
Now
information.
what?
You're too kind, my lady. I'm just doing my duty. And before I forget, proving Boss's innocence would also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death.
True.
After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the Spina's care. They still live in Poisson today. If it might help, you could also pay them a visit. I
I
can make
see.
the necessary arrangements.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Malus. You really are the best.
A new case awaits, my dear partner.
Yay! Leave
I
it to
hope
me.
we can work together to uncover the truth and end this case once and for all.
I wonder. Oh, then again. Okay, Callus's case records. 3 years ago on a rainy night, banquet goers heard 2 gunshots outside of the house. When they reached the scene, Callus had a gun in his hands, and Jack had been shot and slain. Based on the investigations done then, there was no possibility that anyone else could have done the deed and escaped, and Callus was thus adjudged to have been the culprit. I'm back, and I'm gonna. Huh. Okay. Bye, kitty cat. Where do we go? A little ahead. Over here in Poisson. Poisson. There's something there. Waha. And radish. No, have I gotten any new stuff when it comes for wishes? No. Dang it. I'm so sad about that. All my savings, and for what? Man.
It is settled then. Please excuse me and enjoy your conversation at your leisure.
Thank you for
Okay.
arranging everything for us, Malus.
Excuse me, miss. Do you need anything from us?
Oh, this kid is mad. Yeah.
Hey, Navia's all quiet. This
Yeah,
isn't
because
like her at all.
basically, yeah,
I'm
she's
sorry
the daughter of...
that I only came to visit after all this time. After what happened, I didn't know how I was supposed to face the two of you.
Ah, if it's about that, there's no need to apologize.
Hmm.
After my husband died, Spina di Rosula sent us a lot of mora and support. I understood
The kid
your
does
guilt and
nothing the
apology
same.
to be genuine.
Aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques? I can understand the kind of pain that comes with losing a father so needlessly.
You don't understand at all.
I didn't know how to face you, because I didn't know what I could possibly bring as a consolation gift. I know only the full truth could bring closure to you. And to all of us.
I'm sorry. I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't have to carry all that guilt. On the matter regarding my husband, my daughter and I have more or less found our answer already.
Would you mind sharing it with me? I really can't believe that my father could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques.
I always knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He told me countless times that if he could turn back the clock, he would never go into the synth business again.
But...
He had many regrets, and felt that he took the idea of providing for his family too literally. For the longest time, he thought Mora was everything.
But...
So when Mr. Callis came to him with a proposal, he accepted it almost immediately. He tried to be as careful as he could, but even so,
yeah, I
he was
assume
still found
so.
out by the higher-ups.
They found out about his betrayal?
Yeah, it makes
Papa
sense.
didn't say that exactly, but Papa did tell me that I should never be ungrateful.
Before he left that day, he told me that he had no choice. It was only later that I realized it was his final farewell to the
Someone
two of us.
ordered Jacques to take out Callis?
I don't know that for sure, but you could say that's the conclusion I eventually came to.
I mean, kind of sounds like it,
Which is why
because otherwise...
I'm the one who should feel guilty. Callis had always taken great care of us, both when he was still alive and after he passed away.
It would make sense because they would
Even
probably
if
threaten
he
his
fired the
family, and it
shot
was
that
either
killed my
his family
husband,
or Callis, and
it
so
was
he would choose
likely
his
in
family over
self-defense.
Callis.
It is impossible for me to hate him for what he had done.
But Mama, why is Papa still the bad guy if he did the right thing? Papa always wanted to be a good man, so why did he have to do a bad thing in the end?
Well, things aren't always as they seem. You still feel like your papa was a good man, right?
Yeah, Papa was a really good man. The best in the whole world.
Then you should hold on to that. If a good man had to do a bad thing, then he must have had his reasons.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether he left you a parasol or a sword. He must have done so to give you a better life.
Oh.
Thank you for everything you've told me. I will definitely find the truth. The current state of things is not something I'm willing to just sit back and accept.
Thank you. I'm very grateful to hear this from you. Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination when you speak is really similar.
You really think so? That's the first time anyone said that to me.
She's all emotional right now. Oh, man. Poor Navia. Anyway.
Are you okay, Navia?
Bye.
I'm fine. Don't worry. Let's investigate the 3 suspects next.
Okay.
Laurent should be nearby, and we should be able to find Thierry and Uncle Marcel in the city.
Uncle Marcel.
I'll get myself together on the way, so please don't worry.
The fact that they were, like, these people are that close to her, it's a little worrisome. But alas, it would make sense. Florent, where is Florent? Actually, take me to the teleporter, and from there I'll get to it, because I don't want to climb. think so far the soundtrack from Fontaine might be my favorite.
Greetings, boss. How may I be of assistance today?
Hello.
I'm sure you've heard about what happened at the Opera House. Someone got turned into water right in front of us.
Yeah, I've heard. With something that dramatic, I'm sure journalists will milk it for all it's worth. And it'll be all the talk for the next several weeks.
True.
It also reminded me, on the day that the incident happened with my father, it was raining outside. And we found some clothes left at the scene.
True, okay.
After my partner here put the dots together for me, I feel like we should try to reopen his case.
Yeah, boss, you got it, boss.
Can you do me a favor and try to recall what happened that night?
Let me think. Mr. Callis was feeling pretty upbeat that day. So he was drinking and bantering away with us at the table. After that, he told us that he wanted to go get some fresh air. So we let him go without thinking much of it. Who knew that we would hear 2 gunshots ring out right after?
Look how Paimon reacts.
My first reaction was that Mr. Callis's life was in danger. So I grabbed my holster and made a mad dash toward the scene. But when I got there, it was already too late. Mr. Callis was standing over a dead body with a gun in his hands. All we could do was look back and forth at each other, not knowing what to say.
So you also remember 2 gunshots then?
Indeed. The guard said that the first shot didn't hit anyone, while the second killed Jacques. But I've never really bought that explanation. Reason being, Mr. Callis had left his gun on the table.
So it was not his gun.
I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene. But according to the guards, that doesn't mean he couldn't have had other guns on his person.
But if he didn't own any
About
others,
the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned. Do you think there was a third person there who was turned into water?
It's very possible.
At least from our perspective, my father had no reason to kill. So he would also have no reason to bring an extra gun with him. The gun he was holding probably belonged to Jacques, or a third person on the scene.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you're saying Mr. Callis ended up with the gun because he seized it from one of the other guys? But hold on. If that's what had happened, then why didn't he share the truth with any of us?
Very
he
good
didn't even
question.
want to face the Oratrice machine, and chose instead to prove his honor in a duel. Did he lose all faith in the courts after seeing someone dissolve right in front of his eyes?
I mean, we know why, but...
About that, Malus told me a thing or two. So, I think I can understand why he committed to the duel. I'll tell you everything once the whole truth has been revealed.
I understand.
Okay.
Then I'll leave Mr. Callis's honor in your hands, boss. And if I may just say one more thing. The whole Callis the Unfaithful epithet has been a thorn in my side since the day it was invented. Many people have laughed at me for still calling him Mr. Callis, even after so many years have passed.
I mean, 3 years is not that
But it was Mr. Callis's
much.
trust that allowed me to rise through the ranks of
So it
Spina
would
di
make sense.
Rosula and live the life I lead today. No matter what others might say, he'll always be the man I respect the most. And he'll always be my boss.
Given
Don't
how
worry. I will definitely find the truth.
he talks about him,
You and
it's-
all our other comrades at the Spina deserve to know the truth as well.
I'm gonna be honest, great stream. I do not look forward to doing this story myself. It is, it is a little bit more slow because it's more investigated rather than like, oh, fighting and stuff. So I do get why. The first part was pretty, how do we say that? More dynamic. This one is taking a little too long, but it's because we have to talk to a bunch of people. And I think Genshin has that in general, that some areas are like more dynamic than others, but the ones that are not tend to be a little tedious. Especially when it comes to like smaller quests that sometimes you have to do before doing Archon Quest and stuff.
Thierry,
So,
it's me.
yeah.
Oh, now, what brings you here, Miss Navia?
A lot of text in
I've heard
Genshin.
that you made quite the name for yourself at the Opera House.
But I'm sure when it picks up, it's gonna be pretty
so
good.
you've got news of that already.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm also a member of the guards, you know. The way you make it sound, people would think I was sent off to Poisson because I had done something wrong.
Are you sure there isn't a little bit of truth in that? Under normal circumstances, shouldn't you have been called back to the city already?
I mean, where I work is really up to me. Let's just say I enjoy the ambiance of Poisson.
A little sus,
Callus
man.
did a fantastic job running the town.
I feel like the
Building
dialogue is
Spina
really
di Rosula from the
bloated.
ground up
Yeah,
and
sometimes
clearing many
that's mostly the
obstructions in my
problem.
way. It would be next to impossible for me to find a similarly easy but high-paying job in the city. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Are these two friends of yours? You, here for some formal business?
Sorta.
Yes. These two are my partners.
Hi.
What happened at the Opera House made us realize that Linny's case and my father's may be related. We're trying to reinvestigate the details of my father's old case.
Also, I always wondered what
it.
the feathers in the
You
traveler's
think there
hair
might
are.
be more to the case now that we know people can be dissolved into water, right? I was also flabbergasted when I first heard of it. If you want to go through the original files from your father's case, I can help you look for them.
That'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Actually, I have another question. Do you have the authority to dispatch Gardamex?
Of course. Without them, I couldn't possibly handle Poisson on my own. Why do you ask? We definitely can't use them to forcefully get more evidence for your father's case.
Well, you see, just recently, we were attacked by a horde of unnumbered Gardamex in the city. So, if you hypothetically wanted to do something against
Why are you being so plain about it?
all you would need
Didn't
to do is get rid
Melus
of the
tell you
mecha
to be
serial
like
numbers and send them after me?
Then you think too highly of my abilities. Dispatching mecha is very different from controlling them. If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. You can ask the chef to cook, but not to massage your shoulders or carry your baggage. If you try to make unreasonable demands, the chef would just think you're out of your mind and ignore you completely. The same goes for me and my Gardamex. Removing a serial number is also not as easy as you might think. There are a lot of complex steps to it, and it's almost impossible to keep it a secret.
okay, not so sauce
So
anymore.
I can promise you, those mecha were definitely private units.
Okay.
They're certainly not cheap. So whoever their owner is
It's
must
the
be
doctor,
super rich, powerful,
I'd say.
or both. Now that you mention it, though, being in the
Yeah, that
synth
makes
business
sense.
would definitely be profitable enough to afford this.
So that only leaves us with
Then
one
you're
suspect.
officially in the clear, Thierry.
Well, thank you for the vote of confidence, Navia. Jokes aside, I'd like to wish you all the best with your investigation. I'll be staying in the city for a little while, so just come find me if you need any support from
Sure
the guards.
thing. Okay. Yeah, it is also, I think, the pacing that it's it feels slow. It doesn't feel natural. I don't know. So yeah, I get what you're saying. So Marcel, where's Marcel? All the way over here. Maybe it'd be faster through this teleporter. By the way, did you create your custom OC from the minigame mode?
Melusines are
Curious
beautiful
over to the main game.
creatures.
Really?
They are the pride of Fontaine.
I actually haven't.
Be sure to befriend them. And
I
cause
haven't
them
touched
no
that
harm.
at all, TBH. I probably should. Maybe I'll try a little bit before I end the stream. Because I actually don't know how to access that. Or I think I remember where to find the thingy, but I again, I haven't really touched it, so.
Hello. How may I help you?
I can try after we finish
I'm here to see
interrogating
Marcel.
these
Could you
people.
please let him know? You can just say Navia's looking for him.
Sure. I will let him know right away.
Calcacne. After waiting for a while, something.
Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as I used to be,
Marcel
so my legs
arrives in
are
a hurry.
giving out a bit.
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Marcel. There's no need to stress. I just wanted to
You
talk to
see
you
the
briefly about what
leftmost
happened
white
in the
icon
Opera
at the
House.
top. You can access
I'm
it
sure
there.
you saw everything too, right?
Yes, I've never seen anything so strange.
Oh, you were at the Opera House too?
You were there.
That's
Huh.
right. I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery? I also
Any
witnessed her marvelous sleuthing
particular
work.
reason
Quite
you were
impressive.
there? Huh.
To beat the Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of wine.
I mean, probably.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkards.
The talk of drunkards. But it does kind of force you into some stuff when you click on it,
It's
so
just
I
how
would wait until
Fontaine
you're
is
ready.
as a nation.
Ah,
Everyone
okay.
loves drama and theatrics.
We'll see, we'll see.
Uncle Marcel, you've also noticed that other thing, right? The fact that humans can dissolve in water?
Yes, I was reminded of your father's case right away. Is that what you're investigating now?
Suspicious, look.
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has already begun to act.
Oh, and what makes you say that?
We were attacked on Araneus by some unnumbered Gardamex. And
you do
there was
seem like the
also an
wealthy
attempt to get me to
sort,
drink
because
water
you
from
do
the
have
Primordial Sea.
a whole
If not for
organization
the
at your
vigilance
disposal.
of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
Alas, it seems things are heating up again. The peace that Callus sought so dearly will soon become a thing of the past. But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you. If you're scared, you can always return there. If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabrières will use its funds to the last Mora to bring them to justice.
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But I don't intend to go into hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. Do you have any new thoughts on my father's case?
About that. Sorry, my age is catching up with me, so it'll take me a while to recall my memory.
Sus.
The Confrérie was responsible for that banquet, so I was out and about the whole time making sure things were running smoothly. I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests.
So he was not present.
Then I heard the sound of a gunshot, and the rest was history.
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself. We'll ask around some more. See if there are any valuable clues elsewhere.
Sounds good. Just let me know if you ever need Mora.
It's always Mora.
All my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support. I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
Will you now? I think he's the most reasonable suspect so far. Might be a little too obvious, but so which one was it again? Oh, this one, right? This is the Miliastra Wonderland. Devoted to you, and Paimon will accompany you into the wondrous world created by Mage Octavia. Does that have to do with like the hold on. With the I'm sorry. This book that I have here? The Little Witch's Dictionary? Although I don't have any of these for because in some I don't have the characters, and in others I need to level them up to 70. I see. Okay. Do I have Sucrose? I do have Sucrose. I don't have this guy. I do have Muna. I only have these two then. And well, these 3 and 4. Interesting. Then I don't know. Here you'll find an abundance of extraordinary games to choose from. Whether you're playing solo for the challenge or teaming up with friends, there's fun for everyone. Beyond playing, you can unleash your creativity by crafting stages with rules you decide. Turn your inspirations into reality and share the fun with fellow players. While enjoying the games, you can also relive the experiences sealed by Mage Octavia in this wonderland and collect various cosmetic items. You will gain a deeper understanding of the origins of Miliastra Wonderland after completing the Archon Quest interlude chapter.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile.
This is Mondstadt.
Must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Interlude Act Chapter 3. What is... Hold on. Yes, is the 4th act of the interlude chapter of the Archon Quest. In order to unlock this questline, you must have another one that I don't know.
Melusines are beautiful
It's
creatures.
found. It's
They
from the
are
version
pride of Fontaine.
5.6
sure to be
update
friendly.
before the 6.0. We're
Cause
already in
them
like
no
6.3, so this is probably like after Natlan. So maybe we should wait until then, actually. Just for like story's sake. But I think Octavia might be a Hexen's circle, but the event and the book themselves aren't connected, I don't think. Okay. Yeah, it might be best to just wait a little bit until we're like caught up with the, well, not 100% caught up, but up until that point in the story, which is probably just before Notgrai, so that works. Yeah, so that's why I want to do as much of Fontaine as possible,
We've talked to all
because I want to be able to
Purely
catch
based
up
on
with
their
stuff so we can
conversations
do
with
like
me.
lantern ride and all that stuff without having to worry of like, oh, it's gonna take us 4 hours to finish
suspicious.
main story and whatnot. And I do want to be able to play the main story as it comes out, whenever the next update is. Yeah, none of them really stood out as a suspect. I would say Uncle
I
Marcel.
suppose that's to be expected, though. If a single conversation's all that's needed to find them out, then my father wouldn't have needed to investigate the case for so many years.
I mean, true.
Anyway, even though we didn't make a breakthrough, let's still compile what we were able to find.
But where should we start?
Jack's
you're right.
motive.
Flora mentioned that Callus probably only ended up with the gun because of circumstance.
That works.
That makes sense.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered.
I
and
might
that he
have
had
to
no
make a
choice
separate
before he
fund
left
for
home that day.
to save for pulls.
If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father.
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
Probably. If I was Jack, I wouldn't have fired a shot at all.
Oh? And why is that?
Could he guarantee his safety after killing Callus? Could he guarantee his family safety after killing Callus?
Oh, that's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
True.
So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the order and seek protection from my father.
Seems the third person was the one who derailed everything.
Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory. Besides Jacques, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit as well. It's obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
True.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the end?
Given everything that's happened since,
I don't know.
It's quite possible. But who among the three suspects would have the ability to control
I mean,
privately
if they
owned
have the
Gardamex?
money, probably Marcel.
Uncle Marcel? My father did really trust him. And they worked together on a large number of projects. Maybe that's how he got to know Jacques. And with funds from the Confrérie, he could also afford a large number of Gardamex.
Yeah.
Still really hard for me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a child.
Yeah, there's
Also,
some things that do
wouldn't this
not
mean he has
line
been
up,
spending a whole lot of
but
mora and energy to
only
fight his
a theory,
own synth
a
business?
game theory. Thanks for watching. Maybe it was someone else. It could be someone else within the organization that Marcel's in, you know? Theory?
Thierry, you say? Huh. It is possible that he's figured out a way to convert the Gardamex for personal use.
I mean,
but
what he said was very convincing, so
I
I don't
he
know.
was lying when he was talking to us about the mecha. I also don't think he'd be able to keep that kind of tampering under wraps.
True.
Yeah. Had he actually tampered with the mecha, we'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
So we're just Florent?
Florent? It is true that he was closest to my father, and thus had the best
The only
chance of learning
suspicious
about
thing
his
I would
dealings with
see about
Jacques.
him was
But
him
as Spina di
checking
Rosula's advisor, his work mostly deals with
if he had
personnel
taken
and
the gun
security,
with him or not.
So he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Unless
Exactly.
they're
He can't.
well,
And even if he could, I don't think he would be
two
able to
or
dispatch
or
a
all
whole
three
group
of them
so quickly.
were like,
Who
you know,
could it
involved.
be?
It It could be all of them. I think. Choose the most. Okay. Based on the information, which of the 3 suspects was more likely to have committed the crime? It's either him. We're still missing a piece of information, but the advisor of the Spina di Rosula claimed that he was very grateful for Callas for his kindness. He was also present at the banquet on the day of the case and can provide evidence that Callas did not carry a gun with him when he went out. Theory is a person responsible for official contact between the Spina di Rosula and the guards. According to him, only the sufficiently rich can privately own large numbers of guard mechs. And then Marcel is the leader of the Confrérie of Cabrières and was the organizer of the banquet years prior. The Confrérie and the Spina di Rosula have always maintained a close working relationship, though his recollection of the events in the case is quite foggy. He is willing to defend Navia. I think Marcel is a more likely one, but I don't know.
Everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
Because Florent doesn't really have anything else.
Didn't know about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these 3, did he?
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered. When he laid out his case for the 3,
could it be that it was Malus this entire time? No, probably not, but you know.
The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch Mecha to assassinate us, and possesses significant intellect and foresight. Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all
He's someone who's very close to you after all, and he has the money. That's the main part.
Card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
The synth production base.
Yes. Malus did say that charging straight in there would be extremely risky. But we don't have any other options right now.
I'd say you should like stay away from it.
We need far more solid proof before
and
we can
I do the thing because I'm not Fontanian, and thus I wouldn't dissolve.
Here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
Why?
Huh? Aren't you the guy from the guards? Did something happen?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left.
What?
We've got another trial on our hands.
Of what?
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
Ajax?
What? Is that someone you know?
Yeah.
We know him. Maybe
interesting. Why is he being trialed?
He's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. It's absurd, don't you think?
Wait, how?
Yeah.
None of our investigations have had anything to do with
And it's
him.
very sudden, very hasty.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you the news right away.
So it's not this guy.
If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
True.
Right. Because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
We have to stop that, and we're gonna become attorneys again. Dang it! I want to fight.
I understand. Well, partner, what do you think we should do? We know any conclusive
Ajax, and while I don't particularly like him a whole lot, I don't think he would be the type to actually be the culprit behind it, and he's obviously being framed. After all, he did like make mad some people before. You can go to Arenes while I'll go investigate that place. I'm confident in my compatibilities.
Just as expected.
Okay, yeah, we can also do that, but I also want to see the trial of
this is a trial
Ajax.
About the serial disappearances case. The culprit's attention will be focused
FBI
on
Ranger,
leaving his home base wide open. You're right. This is our best opportunity. All right then, let's do this. I'll stall them at the Opera House and charge Marcel as the true culprit.
Yes.
I won't have any chance of making that charge stick, though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence to me.
Leave it to me, girl.
You, just like you helped us in Lenny's trial.
Yeah.
Mademoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
Oh, they're here. Why are they here? I'm ready.
Malus, Silver, when did you two get here?
They've been following us this entire
you'll
time.
Be leaving Poisson and figured that you might require our assistance.
Yeah.
It's our hope that your confidence will be bolstered with the two of us by your side.
I love Silver. He's so silly.
Thank you so much. Then let's make haste for Arrhenius. Paimon, Traveler, I'll see you at the Opera House.
Let us get in trouble, Paimon. Let's go. Suspect analysis. Combining the information regarding the guard mechs and the investigation results so far, it can be concluded that there is only one person who can have a large number of guard mechs in his possessions and run the synth business without leaving traces. This person is none other than Marcel. And also how he conveniently doesn't remember stuff and he's like, well, what made you come to that conclusion? I also thought immediately of your father's case. It's very interesting, isn't it? I'm already here, apparently, Paimon. Margot! What is here? Oh, wait! Remember time flowers. They're Neuvillette's favorites in Fanon. I don't know if IRL that's the case.
The synth production base is underwater. Let's go and try to find the entrance.
It's underwater. Interesting. Okay. Interesting notion. There we go. Now, Remerton flower.
Silence.
How? Remerton flower. There's a person there. Are there any more Remerton flowers nearby?
Settle down.
More foul. Consume. I'm sorry, little birds. I've been a little desensitized. But you're cute. The Marcotte. And I also think this is a nearby area for rainbow roses, but I'm not sure. We shall see later on. Right now, we actually... this is a fishing spot. Well, not a fishing spot, but the place where you get the stop for fishing. So, I'm just gonna go to this. Fudge. Well, it got ruined anyway, so let us just get down there. Now, where is it? This is the advantage of already having unlocked a lot of stuff here. Wait, what can I fight them with? Are there any of the ability ones here? Or do I just... I think that it is a shame that you can't really use anything like as of normal combat abilities underwater. I do think that is the only thing I do not like about this underwater stuff. There we go. Because there are some enemies that are a little too tough, I think. I also don't remember how to do these. There's a treasure chest there. Maybe it's with some ability? Oh. Is it over there?
Found it. Huh. So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production.
Well, they don't want it to stand out.
Sure you're right. Navia's probably arguing up a storm right now to stall.
Yeah, so shut up and let's just go. Meanwhile, inside the upper EPICLESE. Oh, so we get to see the other side of the story. Okay. The underwater gameplay is pretty boring, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just aesthetics.
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia.
Oh.
Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right? In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right?
Oh no.
I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing
Chile.
offers I've ever received.
Natalia, you.
When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Hey, don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
This man, I really want to.
Oh, sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you?
You're gonna die, yeah.
I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
No. That's not what I meant.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly.
Yeah.
We have made very little progress. In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
Yes.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man. Huh? What's going on?
Again?
Why is she interjecting again?
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the
Neuvillette,
court
she has a
proceedings.
reason. She has a reason. Don't worry.
I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness. But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics? We can put that discussion aside for now.
Girl,
I'm
not the
here to
time.
argue
Not the
with
time.
you.
Trust me,
I'm
not
here
the
to charge
time.
the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default. Correct?
Oh.
Yeah, because it would be
A
someone
young lady
else.
has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating.
She's your knight in shining
I've
armor,
gotten
trust me.
bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway. So I'll take you up on that offer.
Are we gonna
So,
play
Your
as her
Honor,
though?
Is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted.
Okay.
Now then, Miss Navia.
Because I do have like
Who
my notebook here. Sorry, Neuvillette, I'm so sorry that I interrupted you.
Instead.
That person is...
It was Marcel, right? We agreed that it was Marcel.
The head of Confrérie of Cabriere.
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Yeah.
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Friends to
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it.
I mean, yes.
And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you
Yeah.
may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this, do you still wish to charge this man?
Yes, I do.
I think the game would like
In
point
that
me
case,
to
I
another
declare the
direction if I
charge
were
to be
wrong.
valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court.
Yes.
Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial.
He's so pretty. I love his eyes. After some time, a shocked and confused Marcel is brought to the stands. He's gonna be very
Mr. Marcel,
betrayed.
you will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
Apologies, sir. It all just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on. I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between me and Navia.
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived, Miss
He's so
Navia,
pretty.
please present your
He's
charges.
so pretty. So pretty.
I would like
love
to
him
take
so much.
everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
No.
Okay.
Do you really think that I was the one who killed your father?
Not necessarily, just the one involved.
Why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now.
Mm-hmm.
The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet. Even I'm struggling to remember some details of that case.
Details.
Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can
I mean, it was
explain
3
my
years
charge
ago,
and
so it
reasoning.
would make sense that some
I
people
see.
would not remember, or at
In
least
which
the
case,
general
I will
public.
recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
And he would remember because he's been
On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula
No, I don't want to
hosted a
go
large
against
banquet in a
neuvillette.
countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières. During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard.
Okay.
When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound.
Jacques.
The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel.
He had a knife edge. Interesting.
Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries.
Man.
These are the known facts about the case.
We need to refute like 3 of them?
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger.
Ayo.
In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene.
Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, the guard's conclusion appeared quite sensible to us at the time. However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the Primordial Sea.
Okay. So, on the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières. During the banquet, all the attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the country yard. According to the investigations, Callus, who had a motive to kill, murdered Jack for his betrayal. But is that really true? No. This is where the testimony from his wife enters, right? Self-defense, or was there more?
The testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However, unfortunately for Jacques,
Navia.
the true culprit had already considered this possibility and had sent out another assassin.
Okay. And then Jacques' request. He looked very young too. Poor Jacques. Then, when the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound. Based on the investigations done then, there was no possibility that anyone else could have done the deed and escaped, and Callus was thus adjudged to have been the culprit. After conducting a re-investigation, it is now certain that Callus did not bring a gun with him. Moreover, the details of the case point towards the possible existence of a third person on the scene. He did say that Callus did not... No. Okay. He did say that Callus did not bring a gun with him, and they found the clothing of an unknown person.
This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus, only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him and kill him instead.
The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene, and as a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. The deduction is based on the circumstances where there is no third person on the scene, but it turns out that there is a method that can clearly cover up the killer's tracks, and that is the primordial seawater.
A pile of clothing was found at the scene. The guards once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself, but now it is clear that the clothes were proof that there was a third person at the scene, and that they were turned into water after committing the murder.
I skipped the last thing she said. I'm so sorry.
The true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
Let's go. Successful refutation.
So that's what happened.
See, people are so easily
You're telling me
convinced.
something as dangerous as water from the Primordial Sea has been used for all these years?
It is highly possible.
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
True.
But I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
True.
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily need to determine two things.
Actual bots.
One, do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
I have the testimonies.
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment.
Boo! If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home.
What the fuck?
I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time,
True.
we should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
She has some sense in her
I feel
head
like Farina's
sometimes.
acting a little differently today.
Yeah.
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
True.
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
Maybe it's that.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described, then why didn't Mr. Callis explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been dissolved,
There we go.
he could
She's
have
back
at
to
least
her old self.
mounted a defense.
I thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the Primordial Sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case.
True, which is why the other
Could have
person
exposed
disappeared.
it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice.
Yeah.
What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What? If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives.
True.
Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone?
True.
Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by staying silent,
that is
we
actually
retained
true.
the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die? in the
Florent can
duelist's
attest to
ring?
that.
That's right.
Florent can attest
Do
to that.
you have any proof?
Florent.
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand.
Yep.
I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
So, during the duel, did you believe that Callis was intending to die?
Yes, I did.
Her voice is so
As a
soft.
champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives. In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted.
But
just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callis never intended to leave the ring alive.
Yeah.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions.
Yep.
It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
Well, the Primordial Water is one of them, but
What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait, Weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing.
Uh-huh.
In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene.
True.
Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
So that's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
No need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events? On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
That is true.
Not much you can say to that.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations, until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter?
Sentimentality.
But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage. But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
But you could be still helping the other person.
I do apologize, demoiselle. This was my mistake.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances? You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends.
What about the
and
guard
family
marks, though?
when I
That
left
doesn't mean that you
Snezhnaya
necessarily
for the
have
first
to be
time.
the one that's making
Could
the
those records and
disappearances
testimonies
happen,
do
but you
something
could be
to
using
appease
another
the
person.
unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Seems like she got the wrong guy. At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life. But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now?
What do you
He wished
mean?
for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
This isn't just about me, and it never has been. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth. While that same agency has long been taken from them. The people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice. Many people's images are flashing
Bro is
before
a
my
gaslighter.
eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well. And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
He does know about
So you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
You bitch. No,
I was
that's not
waiting for you to say that.
A little while earlier, at the entrance to the synth production base. Oh, so now we're actually okay. Like I was so engrossed by the whole thing that I forgot that I was supposed to be searching for stuff here. Whee! That is what I wanted to do earlier. Whoa. What was the lag there? What is this? Party setup. So we have to... Oh. What do we need? I think we have my best characters right now, so like... You know? I don't... Unless I bring Pyro, but... Instead of Dendro. Would that be like better? Okay. Let's go. Ah. And there are more guard mechs here. So that does mean that there's... Well, that did finish proving my point, right? That he is suspicious at least. But you know.
Motion to compel. Windblade.
Settle down.
You know. What is this?
Whoa! The floor is going up!
So it's an elevator. That looks like a sword.
Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
Treasure chest. I hate that they don't give any of their like dialogues and stuff whenever you're in these, you know? Poisson! Le poisson!
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't.
Yeah, there are
see
no
a way.
flying things
Let's
here.
take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
I mean, it's probably underwater seeing this, so... Yeah, let's go! Underwater! Give me your attack, thank you. Uh-huh. Another... Whoa! Sorry, my eye got itchy all of a sudden. Kinda hurts. Where, is it that one? Oh! I see. Does that filter the water out? Or... Oh, actually, on the contrary. Makes it go up.
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top.
Yeah.
But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
I love doing that. Yeah, can we climb or not? I'm assuming not. So, okay, hold on. I want to do this. Oh, never mind. And then just wow. There we go. I love him. I love making him do that.
Bow your head. Settle down.
Nope. Ah, wrong button. There we go.
Cool it. Silence.
And there are more. Oh no.
The tides beckon.
There we go.
Settle down.
And then gravities. Oh. Why did you do that? Don't do that. There we go. Alright. Bro's a dolphin. He's a cute dolphin though. So it should go all the way up now, right? Yeah. Most would say that he is actually an otter.
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
Whee! No, where is it? Oh, this way. Go down. Yes. Woohoo! I love him. Anyway, where is it? Down here. Is there more water here? Or is this a big... Oh. Ooh, it is a big crystal. What is this? Not more water, for sure. Another chest! Whoa. Oh! Nice! Guard mats. Leave them to me! Oh, it's those again. Ow. Stop! Fuck.
Be sanctified.
Oh, so sorry.
There we go.
Silence.
Okay, okay. Oh, these moves. Okay. Damn it! Hold up.
What's the hurry?
Settle down.
There we go. Haha, bitches.
Bow your head.
Oh, I thought I was a gunner for a second there. Okay. So, where to now? Oh, okay.
After all that, we finally made it to the innermost sanctum.
But
though, as expected,
where is this?
the mastermind isn't here.
He's being charged by Navia as we speak.
That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence so we
Yeah.
can get back to the opera house and help
I don't know if we'll make it back in time, but sure. I hope we are.
What's all this? Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
What is this? There's a name too.
Oh, Paimon sees it too, but why
They're
are
probably
all these
they
cute
keep
things
mementos. Oh,
labeled
that's
with
fucked up.
You mean the girls from the serial disappearances?
Yeah.
They were brought
And they
here,
and they
they were turned into water.
and they kept
And all the boxes of things.
yeah.
These names. That means. Oh, this is terrible.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Bro is really not well in the head. Oh boy. But why even do that?
Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Detective
Also, the fact that
Paimon's
he
eyes.
comes from Snezhnaya makes it even more suspicious because the doctor has been around for a while, so I think, right?
Oh, this seems to be an
That would
investigation report on him.
that would totally put him as like the person in the middle.
Yep. It's about finding someone to This should prove the existence of the third person, right?
Sorry, what? Finding someone to assassinate Jackson Callis. Yeah, is there anything else?
We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callis has passed on to certain members of his organization.
Oh.
The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still have the upper hand. He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely.
That's his admission.
Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
Let's go. They planned this well in advance.
They're all just so evil.
Yeah, Paimon is just how it is. Clues concerning the Callis case that were found in the bookshelf. The mastermind did not believe that Jack would do the deed, and thus sent a third party to ensure Callis' death. The content that followed also defined the culprit's motive to some extent. So even if the other person got dissolved into water accidentally, maybe by Callis or by the organization actually being like, oh, he didn't do the job, so we have to, you know.
Whoa,
And if EPICLESE had done it, it would be in self-defense regardless.
That probably just contain the waters of the Primordial Sea.
There are so many.
Mixing in progress. Ready to drink?
Huh.
Stock sample? Huh. They've also got all the synth pretty clearly labeled. Whoa!
We could use a camera. Well, that definitely proves that this is where they produce synth.
Yep, it's super obvious.
Okay, and we have that. And then, what else? Oh, they don't let me access this area. Is this part of the Primordial Sea? Huh. It kind of looks like it is.
There's an important looking basin over here. And it's full of water.
This must be the water from the Primordial Sea.
This is where they make all the synth. And that special water is the main ingredient.
Yeah.
If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth. But the pure stuff can dissolve a human. Paimon will take notes on this incriminating evidence.
Okay. This is the bookshelf. This is that. I want to get into the primordial water. I'm not Fontaine and I want to solve. Come on. Dang it. Experiment table.
What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for research. Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the Primordial Sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the Primordial Sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved.
So... That's so funny.
Sorry, Traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's just...
That's so funny, actually.
Paimon's never read something so scary before.
I mean, it is like actually disturbing that there's been so many people, right? Or at least supposed to be. But you know, it's so funny. I don't know.
Paimon's too scared to keep going.
Sure thing, Paimon. The goal of the researcher is to save his lover, a woman called Vignere, who was sold?
That's why he did all of these experiments.
Oh, is it? So she was the first victim, maybe?
Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane!
Bashir, yeah. There's another name here, Bashir.
Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
He's the actual culprit. He's the researcher.
You mean Vache is the one who did all of these...
Is the uncle.
Experiments?
He signed off on a bunch of the experiment reports. The voice I heard from the fountain was probably Vignere. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I'm so sorry.
So that's it. Vache was no victim, but personally took his lover and... No, that's not it either.
She probably got into it by accident because they were travelers. Remember, they were probably guild members or something like that. Because she did say they loved exploring. There must be more to this than meets the eye, and that's why she's asking him to forget her because he keeps doing this. Bashir. So his name is not Marcel, but Bashir.
We've looked at almost everything here, and it seems like our theories were spot on.
Who's this Bashir?
Yeah, we haven't found anything that reveals
I think it's just Marcel.
Identity. No wonder even neuvillette wasn't able to find anything. Whoever it is probably destroyed everything to do with that name a long time ago.
Okay.
That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit.
But maybe not clever enough. Let's look again.
Sure thing. Paimon won't admit defeat to this guy either.
Hurry up. No. E. Again? Okay. Not here. I want to get into it though. Maybe here? Nothing here. Then the other people's belongings.
You take
Okay. So, after some time?
Nothing at all.
The snacks. We're not here for snacks, Paimon. Come on. Paimon, I found it.
Really? Let Paimon see.
Is it a diary?
Venier.
Venier.
Isn't that Vache's lover's name?
Venier.
Then you found her diary. Let's
What
see.
does she say?
Aw. It's just a normal
Take a look at this
diary
page. She made a list of baby names. What?
So many. A whole page's worth. But they're all crossed out.
Huh.
Was she unhappy with all of them?
I wouldn't trust any snacks in this place anyways,
Decided
right?
on was Marcel. Wait, but Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vache and Venier's grown son?
I did not expect that. I thought that Marcel would have been Vacher, but no, he's their son. So, did they have a child, and amongst their travels, she fell into primordial seawater? Which then would mean that she was Fontanian, right? And then his father took him back to Snezhnaya or something? Or he made up his entire, like... I don't know. Let's go, Paimon.
Hey! Paimon still hasn't figured it out yet.
Or... Well, it could be either that or... that Marcel decided to take that name. I mean, yeah, instead of Vacher, maybe? Because he's pretty old. Well, I don't know how old he is, but he's not a young person, you know? So, it could be? Okay, Upper EPICLESE, I'm here with evidence.
Do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vache?
Vache.
Oh, so you do know that name?
No, I
merely surprised.
couldn't possibly know.
I was waiting for you to say that. As expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
So we did all of that while they were
Just
having that
how
discussion.
often do you intend to flout the rules of this
Poor
court?
Neuvillette, I'm so sorry.
It's all right, Monsieur Neuvillette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
I'm so sorry, Neuvillette, I don't mean to. Yes, I have evidence. You say you've never heard of Vacher, or however it's pronounced. But have you considered Vigenier's notebook? Apparently this says Marcel. Or this. I love the way Farina enunciates.
Is that you've always been Vache.
So he is him. Let's go.
Huh?
I love their shocked faces of Neuvillette and Farina.
After your lover, Venier, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to
Was she
experiment
pregnant,
in
though?
the hopes of bringing her back to you. You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vache.
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense.
True.
Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong?
I love it that she's
You fixated your
holding me
gaze
back
on the
against
lover
him.
that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you.
And all the families you were destroying, my man.
How we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Let's go.
Your determination.
What is this, man?
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Take it to the
Do
next
you
stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this?
I mean...
Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever
How
empathized
we'd
with
have
my
known, you
pain?
dumbass.
Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief.
Then you would have.
Vinier's death was brushed away by all of you, as if it didn't matter at all. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now.
We
All
could
those who were
relay the
dissolved
message
are gone
from
forever.
the lover
You
right
only
now.
have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice. Your beloved drama.
I mean, that last part is
Turning
true.
a blind eye to the
Yeah,
suffering
and he used to
of the
do it
people.
to other people.
Vinier is
Look at this
dead.
dude, right?
We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes.
I wonder what would have happened if you had accused someone else. Did I really have
But I'm
the
not
option
from this
to?
blasted place.
I could look it up.
I can't be dissolved. No matter what I do.
But you're not. If you're Snezhnaya,
Is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
if you're.
I can't dissolve. Can't dissolve.
Yeah, because
Dissolve.
you're Snezhnaya, you're not Fontanian.
I can't go. I can't follow. So if I can't go where she is,
I mean, if you-
what choice do I have but to try to bring her back?
You know,
I did all of that, and in the end, that
did the
accursed
thing that I'm thinking
callous
of
still got the
in some
better
other
of
way.
me.
Maybe you could join her.
I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
I thought there was an option too. I don't know. I mean, you can choose
The
other people,
suspect
but
is exhibiting
sometimes
signs of mental distress.
Mental
Guards,
distress?
please restrain him.
I love him so
Don't
much.
touch me. Don't anybody come near me. I still need to save Vinier.
She's
I
gone,
promise.
man.
I
She's
need a
gone.
promise.
Let it rest.
Vinier. Please, Vinier. Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
True.
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case.
Let's go. Neuvillette proceeds to review and compile all the evidence and records.
The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vacher, and worked as an adventurer with his partner
Yeah, they
and
were
lover,
both
Vinier.
adventurers. See?
During an underwater expedition, Vinier accidentally came into contact with water from the Primordial Sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result.
Oh no. Also, regarding the option, you can choose, but sometimes the game like automatically tells you no, you're wrong. Choose another thing. So I don't know if that would have been the case. I chose him from the beginning because he's the one that has the resources and stuff, so he was like the most obvious option, given everyone's verdicts. But I don't know. I could look it up though.
Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vinier back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson.
Then that's where he would target.
During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea
This
can
guy
induce
is right
feelings
there at
of
the Opera
euphoria,
EPICLESE.
and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vacher's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all.
Yeah.
The Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vacher.
I mean, he didn't necessarily kill them, like, because, like Vinier said, it's more like they returned to their original state, which then makes me believe that our Fontaine is
according to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Vacher is guilty.
So yeah, guilty. Yeah.
Guards! Take Vacher away.
Good. It's what he deserves.
I mean, yeah.
With that, the serial disappearances case is
Weren't you with
over
him?
Now.
We really just
Or is
witnessed
just
history.
an NPC thing?
Who would have thought the true culprit
Oh my
would
god,
be
it's
such a
half the Honka
polite
Star
and
Rail Bull
well-spoken
animation.
guy?
We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice! He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he deserves! Huh? Are you okay?
Oh, Navia. She now has to reconcile with what happened. Yeah.
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Yeah. Yeah. It's finally over. It's all thanks to you guys. And my
Way
partner.
to dodge the cringe charges.
See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been
And
served,
can you,
past
like,
wrongs
shut
have been
up?
righted, and it's a big
Tartaglia,
ol'
please?
happy ending. Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll
Yes, please go.
excuse me...
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
Oh.
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
And
Oh, come on. Is this really
yeah, it is
necessary?
procedure. Shut up
Haven't
and take
you
it.
already caught the real criminal? Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
Something tells me you're not a side
Please
character.
respect the laws of Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
Spoke too soon. I mean,
evidence
he was the
presented in the public
primary
trial that was just
subject
held, it has
in the
been
beginning,
established
so...
that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges.
But...
We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal to render the final verdict on the charges.
So you're saying he's innocent? Huh.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Tartaglia is guilty.
What?
What?
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent?
Oh, I've heard this dialogue before. Oh no.
What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
It's because of all the memes of the Oratrice
This has
Mécanique
never
d'Analyse
happened
Cardinal.
before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
Huh.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger?
Yes.
Do you think
Well,
the
no,
Oratrice
the
might have
Harbinger,
just
no, but the
convicted him on
Fatus,
general
yes.
principle?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of,
Just
it
what's
shouldn't affect
going
the
on
verdict in
here?
this case, right?
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict. Guards, please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
This is one of my favorite plot points in the story. Oh no. Child, no, don't do your thing, you dumbass. You're gonna get...
So this is how justice is done in
You're gonna
Fontaine.
get your
What a
ass
joke.
handed to you. You're gonna get your ass...
You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
You have only your delusion, my guy. Quite literally in both senses. Quite literally in both senses. So like, you know. Cool fight though. Oh, you're gonna turn into your form here. Yeah, Foul Legacy, that thing.
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
You dared hurt my wife, you bastard. I'm gonna destroy you, you little bitch. Tartaglia, you're gonna pay.
Monsieur Neuvillette, what's going on? Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
Yeah, but the problem is...
This is also the first time I've encountered such a
Yeah,
situation.
you have to investigate.
However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court. All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
If even the Chief Justice doesn't know, then we have no choice but to ask the Archon herself.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it! I don't know what happened there either! Hey, stop staring at me!
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
She's not in charge of the Oratrice.
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
Was there an Archon before
so are the
Farina?
verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
Brother Village just one-shot him? Yeah. Just realize who this guy is. Watch a Genshin video that mentioned him. Tartaglia or Neuvillette?
Allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me you thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious.
Yeah, she's just bluffing. She's apparently been doing that her entire life. But was there an Archon before her? Because then that would explain why she wouldn't know, because she's not the one who created it.
Just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance, with every action meant to stir up drama and excitement. And, of course, for every performance there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning.
Her lashes are really something. I like them in design.
Justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment. If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the
this dumbass, she's already condemning another innocent person again.
Not to mention the danger he poses are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable. All shall be revealed in
Why are you doing this to yourself, girl?
You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as the absolute correctness of the Oratrice's verdict. Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging
Me too.
in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead
I knew I should have.
I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So he knows. He suspects her. I'm on your side.
Put much stock into what she just said?
Yep. She's just bluffing.
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea.
I love you so much, Neuvillette. You're so pretty. Wait to pull the rug up from under her.
However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity.
It was a video of
Just
a
as I
YouTuber
promised,
I'll be
if the
playing
judgment
Genshin
has been
for 20
incorrect,
days from start.
we will do
Really?
our utmost to clear his name.
I wish I could do that.
All right. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now. After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff, so he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
My God. I mean, yeah. Ooh. Neuvillette and Neuvillette. Wait, hold on. I wanna get rid of my companion for a little bit. Where's the cat? Where's the cat? Remove. I wanna do this. Like this, okay. Stop drinking from your goblet. Hold on. Just yeah. And No, wait. Nope, don't move the camera. Don't move the camera. That's not what I want to do. What a strange phenomenon. My goodness. Who could have foreseen this? 2 neuvillettes at the same time. Oh, he's so pretty.
Oh, Monsieur Neuvillette! That power you showed when you took him down. Who are you really?
I'm the Chief Justice of Fontaine, of course. If officers of the law lack the strength and capability to enforce it, then it makes a mockery of justice.
Sure thing. I know what you are. I quite literally know what you are. I know what you are. I know what you are. I know what you are. Anyway. So, as for Rina would say, I hate to leave things in suspense, but unfortunately, I am afraid that is about all the time I have for today. And I do need to go to the bathroom as well, because I've been holding it in during this last part. So, unfortunately, this will have to wait until next week, because tomorrow we have Hollow Knight and Neuvillette versus Cool Neuvillette. So, no, don't play non-stop. He burned out near the end. No. But yeah, so we shall see where this takes us, and we'll probably work with Neuvillette, so I'm pretty excited. But yeah, tomorrow Hollow Knight, double stream as well. So yeah, we'll continue this next week and see where it leads us. Hopefully, maybe I'll be able to do Lantern Rite live, but in case I run out of time, then I will do it on my own, sadly.
I see the value in my own work.
I know, Neuvillette, I know. I appreciate you so much for it. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow with Hollow Knight, alright? With that, thanks so much for watching. Yeah, I forgot my outro. Thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for being here and giving me a couple of your hours. I hope you had fun. This is very interesting. Yes, the dialogue is unfortunately sometimes very bloated, but the story itself is really intriguing. I really look forward to seeing where this goes. And when we'll finally meet the knave, Father, my beloved. So, yeah. With that, I'll take you to the ending screen. Have a nice rest of your day, evening, night, wherever you live. Happy time zone, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. This will actually redirect into the husband. Yes. This will actually redirect into tomorrow's stream, so you can just mark the thing of like reminding you when it starts and all that YouTube has. So yeah. Anyway, bye bye guys. Bye.